In this video I am going to explain how to make general journal. It is used to journalize the entries in one journal. The general journal is part of the accounting record-keeping system. When an event occurs that must be recorded, it is called a transaction, and may be recorded in a specialty journal or in the general journal. A general journal consists of 5 columns. 1. Date column. To record a journal entry, begin by entering the date of the transaction in the journal's date column. For convenience, include the year and month only at the top of each page and next to each month's first entry. 2. Account title and description column. In the next column, list each account affected by the transaction on a separate line, and enter a short description of the transaction immediately below the list of accounts. 3. Reference column. The posting reference column remains blank until the journal entry is transferred to the accounts, a process called posting, at which time the account's number is placed in this column. 4. Debit column. The accounts being debited always appear above the accounts being credited, which are indented slightly. Finally, enter the debit or credit amount for each account in the appropriate columns on the right side of the journal. Generally, one blank line separates each transaction. 5. Credit column. This is how general journal looks like. Let's see an example. Mr. Anise started his business on January 1st, 20XX, and record those transactions in the accounting journal. On 1st of January, Anise invested $100,000 into his new business. We will put date and date column. For convenience, include the year and month only at the top of each page and next to each month's first entry. We mention debit side first. As investment in cash form we will write cash in description column. Then we write amount in debit column as cash is an asset which is going up. 100,000, the amount of Mr. Anise investment. There is no reference given, so we will leave this column. Usually we give page or journal references like page 1, page 2, etc. Then we enter credit side. Step 3. Investment in business always write as capital. The owner of capital is Mr. Anise, so we will mention this on next row. Capital always go up with credit, so we will enter the amount in credit column. We next mention $100,000 in credit column. Then we explain the entry. Skip one line, we will not write it on journal, mentioning here only to teach. January 5th purchased inventory for $45,000. Paid $30,000 cash, with the balance of $15,000 due in 3 months. Mention the date on date column. Mention about purchases on debit side. While we note down cash $30,000. And account payable $15,000 on credit side of column. Jan 30th paid wages to his workers $3,000. Let us write the date. Wage is an expense, we write it in debit column. Cash is an asset which is going down. We will mention it on credit side. We entered all entries. This all about general journal. Thanks for watching. Comment below if you have any question or suggestion. Do not forget to subscribe this channel.